Okay, it's beer o'clock here on the Real Ale Guide. Today's beer is a beer from Sweden. It was sent to me from Johan, and it's probably for me the hardest beer to pronounce yet. It is, I'll show you the label in a moment, but it is Hantverksbryggeriet Kosacken Imperial Stout, 7% ABV. I got a few followers in Sweden. If you're watching this, let me know how I got on with the pronunciation. Put it in the comments box. Cheers. Here's the beer. It's an Imperial Stout. I love the little dumpy bottle style. I love the little dumpy man's face as well, just to say, yeah, dumpy bottle, dumpy man's face. It looks very, very stylish. Plain gold cap. Let's get the beer opened. To a nice aroma glass. I like this glass. It gives me plenty of aromas. It's very good for an Imperial Stout. All in, it is a bottle conditioned beer. There's yeast on the side of the glass. I'm holding the beer. I've got to mention this. I'm holding the beer probably half a metre away, and I'm picking up this wonderful juicy cherry nose on the beer. It's a one finger dark tan head. It's chocolatey looking. It's got some nice carbonation on the side of the glass. It's very, very dark to look at. There's no light coming in here whatsoever. Let's get a nose then. Just berry. It's berry, it's dark fruit. It's wonderful. It's slightly vinous. Not much coffee in this one, more bitter chocolate. Oh, but it smells wonderful. I'm going to dig in. Cheers everyone. Even the fly buzzing around wants some. Okay, up front. Sod off. Let's go again. It's very powerful for 7%. Very, very powerful beer indeed. Up front you get this dark berry mixed with hints of chocolate, and then this amazing amount of bitterness just right. It just builds and builds and builds, and it's a really bitter back end to the beer, full of chocolate and coffee on the back end. I mentioned just now in the nose that I couldn't get much coffee. In the taste, it's mammoth coffee stout mixed with this just quite sublime bitterness that just carries through with the beer wonderfully well. Let's keep going. Let's talk about the mouthfeel. The mouthfeel is slightly carbonated, even though if you look at the glass, or earlier on in the review, there was quite a lot of carbonation on the side of the glass. It's rising steadily with very small bubbles, but when it hits your tongue, it's enough. It's not too much. It's not flat, but it's enough to, pardon me, spring the flavours all around the inside of your palate. And it just helps to release all them wonderful flavours that are in this beer. The actual, what can we call this, texture to the beer. It's not thin, it's a medium mouthfeel. It leaves a slight stickiness on the inside of the mouth, on the lips, which again helps to prolong that lovely taste, because it's all stuck on the inside of your mouth. It just keeps it revving and revving and revving, and it just keeps it going very, very well. I'm going to use the word beautifully well. It's balanced as well for an Imperial Stout, it really is. It's chocolatey, malty to begin with, in a very nice way, and that bitterness, it's just absolutely wonderful, but it's in a balanced way, because after a few mouthfuls of the beer, it becomes balanced. Cracking beer. Time for a rating. I've been out most of the day. Over at friends, we've been drinking fruit flies. We've been drinking mediocre beers at best all day long in his garden, and in the back of my mind it's been, I'm going home tonight to review some very special beers, and I hope they don't let me down. And they haven't. They really haven't. They've been two wonderful beers, the other being a double stout from America. So for me, this gets a very hefty 9 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10 beer. Even though probably my palate's been a little bit pushed, as I like to say, by drinking session beers all day long. This beer has got enough in it to say, look at me in that direction, look at me in that direction, there's some flavours there, there's some flavours there. It's just, well, wonderful. Looking for a website for the company. Doesn't seem to be one, which is unfortunate, because I like to give a little shout out to the brewery, a little website call. Well, Google them, take a look. 9 out of 10 for the Real Ale Guide. Put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe if you like, and cheers.